Hello, 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 everybody. I am going to be doing an English session today. So, you guys know, I'm going to talk about karma and soulmates. If you speak English, please feel free to stay. Since I actually just trying to look for doing this video tonight, and I will do it on Friday because Thursday it's gonna be the 14th, and I'm gonna do the readings for Thursday, okay? For the main month. I was gonna come in at 8, but I felt like 9 o'clock was better. Hello, 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 everybody. How are you? How you doing? I'm Maria de Conway, and if you're coming in for this to this channel for the first time, I do live readings in English and Spanish. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be doing English. Okay, so and Thursday I'm going to be doing the mid-month videos. Friday I'm gonna be doing the readings for you guys, so I'm able to give myself a little bit of a space. So first of all, I want to tell you, I want to start. I want to give you a little bit of teaching about soulmates and karma. Okay, and so I was reading some of it, and I'm gonna give you some information, and I'm gonna give you the descriptions that the cards have. And Jesse, hi, how are you? And Dre M, how are you? Jesse, I sent you the question that you asked me before. So before I start, I sent it to you in the email. I want to know if you received it or not. Okay. So I did send it to you because I know the last time you paid and you left. So I actually want to make sure that you got it. Okay. So now I'm gonna invite the presence of loving spirits to bring help and healing here during this time of or this live session. May divine love bless us and inform us. May inspiration guide this experience, bring wisdoms to my heart and mind, and bring blessings and guidance and healing to all. Amen. Okay. So now I'm calling the presence of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the root chakra, which is the red chakra. Okay. I'm just giving you a little bit of more info. Um, Archangel Ariel is the second chakra. Archangel Chamuel is the third chakra. Archangel Raphael is the fourth chakra. Archangel Gabriel is the fifth chakra. Archangel Metatron is the sixth chakra, which is our third eye. And the last one is Archangel Uriel, and he is in the crown chakra. Okay, so first I'm going to say something that a couple of things about what's going on with the planets, and I'm going to start my readings from now on giving you some teachings. Okay, someone sent me a text, an email, and she said, you know, Maria, why don't you give us a little bit of teaching? And I say, you know what, I try to teach sometimes, but somehow as they start asking me questions, they start sending me super chats, and people get me out of the path. So this time I'm going to stick around to teaching, and eventually, if anybody wants a super chat, I will answer super chats, and that's it. Anything else, I'm not answering anymore, because other than that, I will never do what I would like to do in every month base, and and every week, because I'm going to try to create days that are going to be for reading and days for teaching. So from May 11th to May 17th to Sunday, um, we're going to have Mercury shifting to Gemini. Okay. So this means that a lot of us are going to be getting good news in the next 3 weeks. Okay. And actually, I just got my first good news. Okay. So when it comes to communications and everything that has to do with letters, phone calls, stuff like that, is gonna be positive. Mercury is shifting, and it's gonna be going into Gemini, and it's gonna be positive. Okay, so that's the communication part of it. And please put your thumbs up and share the video if you guys can. I appreciate if you guys can share the video so other people in other groups can come in and learn this. Sometimes I share the video myself, but sometimes it's hard for me to share it because people tend to sometimes they block me. So in other groups, so that's what happens to me at times. And it is what it is, and there is nothing that I could do. But like I said, I try my best to teach as much as possible. And so also Venus is going to shift. Okay, Venus is going to go in reverse and it's going to go on retrograde. Okay, so a lot of you are going to start thinking about the things that have happened to you in the past. Okay, maybe in relationship wise, maybe towards your love or towards your finances. So some of you, maybe you started already. Some people might start Wednesdays. Maybe some of you started already because Venus is going to go retrograde on May 13th. So this is the time that we go back and we start thinking about how important finances are for us, and how important love is important to us. And then always remember that love and finances go hand in hand. If you don't have the finance to feed your family, then you start creating problems. Okay, for yourself and for your marriage. So a lot of other people also will be thinking about relationships, about marriage, about who I do want I want to be with. So a lot of people is going to start taking a relationship. And Jesse, I'm gonna do your what you may call it, your super chat as soon as I'm finished. Okay. And remember, I'm going to do some of the questions as soon as I'm finished. Okay. So please be patient with me. I'll always read you, and I will never leave you behind. So another thing I'm going to say is that Venus is going to be retrograding from May 13th to June 25th. Okay. So during that time, if anybody decides to get married, it's not the best time to get married. Okay, especially from May 13th to the 25th. Um, and other people, okay, because of Venus being going retrograde, is going back to try to renegotiate, marriage situation, financial situations, okay. So remember that this is going on from the 13th to the 25th. And it's not going to be easy for some people. They're going back, and or those people that were in your past, they're going to try to come to this time right now. Okay. So that's going to happen for those days. On May 14th, Jupiter is going to be retrograde for the next 4 months. So it will be May, June, July, August. And so this is about soul searching. Okay. So a lot of you are going to go back to, who you are, what you want, and what are you looking for in your life. Okay. And it's, that's the situation that happens when we start like looking into our soul and trying to find out, what's going on. Queen Bee Ray, how do you become a member? Somewhere around your whatever you have, either your computer or or your laptop, whatever you have, your phone, there's got to be a dollar sign there, and it's going to give you three options. It's going to tell you super sticker, super chat, or join. If you choose the join, that's when you're going to become a member, okay? And not a subscriber, a member, and you're going to have a picture like this. Is like a mini video that I have. It's $4.99 to become a member, and that's how you do the membership. Okay, so because I don't want to lose track of what I wanted to say tonight, I wanted to give you a little explanation, okay, about karma and soulmates. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple of a couple of definitions of karma, and I'm gonna give you from two books. This is from the Orishas Tarot, the one that I usually use. Okay, and I go live every Thursdays and Sundays to do readings for all of you. Tonight, I just want to give you a little explanation because a lot of you. On Tuesdays, I'm gonna try to do English only. Thursdays is Spanish and Sundays is Spanish. But if I'm live and you have a problem and you're a member, I will read you regardless if it's not your date. The same thing with Spanish. If it's something an emergency that's happening to you in that week, I will read you. Like I had Jessie that she made a donation, but I'm still gonna read her at the end of this. As soon as I'm finished with it, not at the end. Well, as soon as I'm finished with this, I will read. So I do go live every Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's a must. I always go live, and then I'm gonna try to stay on Tuesdays as much as I can, unless my schedule changes. But so far on Tuesdays, it's gonna be in English. So I'm gonna give you a definition of karma from the Orishas Tarot. Okay, and I will say karma in this card is like the Temperance card. And I'm going to give you the definition that the book has. And I'm going to give you the definition from the Witch's Tarot. Okay. And then I'm going to talk to you about soulmates. Um, the definition of karma in here, in the Orishas Tarot, it says celestial ray descending, protecting, sheltering, and covering the universal law. In the center is the crux ansate of arc, serves as a balance where all our actions will be weighted. Each scale of the balance holds an eye, showing that nothing is beyond the control of the law of cause and effect. The two ends of life, childhood and old age, are represented in each side of the card. Involvement is intended to show how the passing of time modifies not only physical but also mental features, attitudes, and standards of conduct drawn from experience. The old woman leans on her image as a young girl, as if turning her back to the past. She seems to be preparing herself for return, and the gated time may be capitalized upon. She will have to make a new start, and in this endless wheel, all go down for her, and the others will compensate, bringing more peace and quiet. Okay. The wisdom of all person will join the innocence of a child. Perfect combination of marking an instant of ecstasy and deep enlightenment. Okay. There are many universal laws, such as the laws of life, the growth, the reproduction, and death, or rather, disincarnation. We all know them, and sometimes during our life we think that they are unfair and discriminate. However, there is a law about all others, about which many things are unknown. In my opinion, this is due to, among other things, to our internal desire to justify errors, defects, and wrongful deeds, and to pass them off onto others as they were the perpetrators. The law of karma that governs all of us, in which is drives up a supplemental law called the law of reincarnation, coming back to this world in our essence or spirit in different body to fulfill and bear our karma. It is also called the law of cause and effect, for it explains our behavior and arises from the fact that whatever we do in these former incarnations will be originated cause or source that will have to live through and explain and other planes, either enjoying life for all the good done or repairing defects in past bad behavior. Therefore, karma may be either positive or negative, depending on our behavior. As we reach a spiritual light, we purify our bad karma and bring ourselves closer through this difficult learning experience to higher dimension until someday we will be God, our Father. So I'm giving you the explanation of what karma is, okay, from the Audacious Tarot, which is also almost the same thing as this as the Witch's Tarot. So then I'm gonna go ahead and give you the explanation of karma for the Witch's Tarot, okay? And in this card, you have three people are joining hands and are raising them in celebration as they look about totally of a solar eclipse. They are a family unit, a woman, a man in the center, and their child. The family has gathered to celebration of the eclipse. They stand before magic circle where torches help you light their ceremonial area. The trio wear ritual robes with purple sashes. Purple is powerful in both a spiritual and intuitive color. A good choice for this card in the distance are green fields of mountains. Those mountains are classic symbol for this card and believed to represent abstract thoughts. So the meaning of this card is the karma card show us the cycles of change that have to be respected and that everything happens for a reason. Honor the changes in your life and growth with them. There are spiritual forces at work. It is a time for you to make an important decision. Your destiny will be shaped by the choices you make today. Keep in mind the karma to follow will be of your own making. So be aware of both your actions and your magic on a spiritual level. Karma always has its way. Work consciously to create positive transformation. So the main thing on this card for this, if you see the other card, it had two older people, and this one has a child in it. So it's card about making positive changes to your future, renewal deeper spiritual or magical awareness. Karma and destiny is the reflection on past events, results of your past actions. So basically, whatever you did in your past is going to come back to you. You did positive, positive will come back. You did negative, negative will come back. Okay? So I want to talk about soulmates now. Okay? So I have two soulmate cards here. One is from the romance angels, which I'm gonna give you the information. I mean, I don't think nobody has ever done that to you guys before, and I feel that it's time for someone to bring it up to you. Okay, so soulmate cards, because a lot of people think soulmate, the twin flame, soulmate, twin flames. And when you get a soulmate card, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna give you the information from the book. You choose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes. As we all do, you have many soulmates, beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspect the person you're inquiring about is one of yours, that sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicate your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to you to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I ever meet my soulmate? As a validation that this will occur. Many times, this is a person who you already know, although romantic sparks didn't fly at first. You have another opportunity to explore the passion together. So, remember what I just said for soulmates. And I'm going to give you the definition of soulmate for chakras. Okay. And then I'm going to connect these two cards, the karma card and the soulmate card. Okay. So, soulmate is rose without thorns. It is time to face my true feelings. Okay. Um, the legend in this time for him is to leave her again. To use the script he always does at this point. He even knows her next line. She will say, how can you do this to me? But unexpectedly, she says, I love you. The words of the script die on his tongue. He struggled to get them out. Just a few words, and he will be free. But they won't come. Suddenly, he clamps her to him. He loves her. This is the true freedom he saw. The inspiration is this card is to enjoy the beauty of a rose. We must risk being prickled by our inner thorns. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive to change is love. Personal inquiry, what truth and embracing this card indicates no longer living a lie. It's speaking with your truth, choosing love, freedom through transformation, resistance to commitment, and unexpected outcome new truths. The keywords is authenticity and treasure trust. The meditation to this card is take a deep breath and keep relaxing until you find yourself in a safe place. Ask the great spirits to help you face that which you long for. Allow any nerves to pass. You may not you may know You may now know how to handle your present situation, or this knowledge will come to you soon. So, the reason why I'm explaining this to you guys is because I always get um, a lot of my relationships questions that I get is why is this man not committing to me? Why is this man not committing to me? Why he comes and go? Why he comes and go? Why he comes and go? And you know what? A lot of you always have that type of relationship. A lot of you having that type of relationship because why? This relationship that you guys are in it is a karmic relationship, okay? Or a karmic love relationship, right? In this card, the girl is telling the guy, I love you. Meanwhile, the guy is withholding his feelings, okay? That's what this soulmate is doing. When we're in a karmic relationship, okay, what happens is that in the past you guys were a couple. and maybe another lifetime, and you come back together in this lifetime. There was a reason as to you guys coming in into this relationship again. There is always a reason behind it. Okay. And what was the reason? It could be so many things. It could be that he cheated on you, you cheated on him. It could be that this person died. Not always is cheat. Don't always think that this is always a cheating situation. Okay. Um, Sometimes it's a cheating scenario. Sometimes it's not. Okay. Sometimes it could be that the person passed away. Sometimes it could be that the family got involved. Whatever situation is that you guys come back into this lifetime and reunite in this relationship. Okay. One of you got hurt very, very bad, and that's where it creates this soulmate situation that you guys were together before, and a lot of you are facing this scenario. Okay, karmic and soulmate, and they're both are telling me the same thing. The karma card said the same thing, is the action and the reaction. Okay, what we did in the past. What, if you're planting a seed, did you water it? So for whatever reason this relationship didn't work out in another lifetime, you come back into this lifetime. But then one of you needs to transform your feelings. And that's what this card is saying here. Okay. In the soulmate situation with the romance angel, you've been asking for that soulmate to come to you, and usually you are in a soulmate situation where you go back and forth, you back and forth, you back and forth. But sometimes this karmic situation or uh, is like going like in a wheel of like the wheel of fortune. You guys come, you guys come back. You guys go, you come back. You guys go, you come back. You wake up. You could be married to this person and get to and or you can just be in an intimate relationship. 2, 3, 4, 5 years go by, and yet he never married you. Okay, it could be a marriage or not marriage. It's just the point is that you guys are going in circle. He does the same thing to you. You do the same thing to them until it gets to a point that you guys separate. I seen relationships that have broken up for like 20, 25 years. Why would you want to break up after 25 years after you gave your whole life to this person? Because that's when you got it. You know, you didn't get it 10 years ago, you didn't get it 5 years ago. And that's what I tell you people, let them go. Because the only way this person that has the problem with sharing his feelings or his emotions, like it says here, um, that's the time that you need to transform. Okay, this is the time that you need to change yourself. This is a time to and you continue, like that person keeps on hurting you and the other person keeps on coming back. Okay, and this is the time that you have to accept the truth. It says that enjoy the beauty of a rose, we must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive to change is love. So this person cannot change, and you continue to tell them I love you, and that person doesn't change his ways. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to know, that as long as you continue to be in the vicious cycle, that's the longest you're gonna be in a bad situation with this person. Okay, if you don't walk away, that person is not gonna walk away from you, because they know that no matter what they do, they're still with you. And what they're actually doing, they're hurting themselves. But to be honest with you, they're hurting themselves because they're playing with the other person's feelings, and they're playing with karmic issues, that no, all the things that they do to that person, the minute that you guys break that relationship, the other person that comes into their life is going to do everything that they did to you. Okay, so that's when they learn that lesson that whatever they did was wrong. And that's when they try to come back to a relationship where, you know, they want to come back to you. You understand? They go, they did this to you. You were you're the perfect wife, the perfect mother. You know, remember that all of us have, we're not perfect. We have our own little issues, but we accepted them. So the problem is like this time around, they go, they cheat, they do whatever, and then when they want to come back, whatever they did to you, okay, it's gonna be done to them, and then they're gonna try to come back to you, try to be the best image of themselves, but by this time, it's already ruined. Okay, there's some people. Don't get me wrong, that the love is so extent is so much, is so big that they will get back together. Okay, and there is some people that they will walk apart. Okay, because the hurt that was imposed from one to the other person cannot handle it. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna read Jesse Hernandez, and I want you guys to know that I only do free reading for members. Okay, you guys can see this video, because I'm gonna do this like a special video for you guys, and I'm just gonna read Jesse, which is the um what she said in Spanish. So Jesse, are you there? I don't know if Jesse's there. Anyway, I always send Jesse in Queen Bee. I don't know if you asked me before. Somebody asked me about the what you call it. The membership is only $5. Okay, it's actually $4.99, and total comes out for $5.32. And when you become a member, everybody's free membership is free. And then if you want a super chat, I could read a super chat. Okay. And I wanted to do this video because a lot of people had always asked me the same thing, and I wanted to have it done and over with because I feel like somebody needs to explain to you guys about soulmate and karmic issues, which are both of them connected. Okay, they basically both cards tell you the same thing. The only difference is that in the romance angels, they do tell you about the soulmate. You aren't with the soulmate at this time. But the problem that they don't tell you is that one of you, okay, which I always try to explain to you, that one of you is hurting the other, especially males. The majority of my subscribers are females, so most of you that are in this situation, your male is hurting you. Okay, it's not giving you the love and affection that you need because he was hurt in the past, and now he feels that he's protecting his heart. The chat is $5. If anybody who wants to do a super chat, it's $5. Okay. And remember, if you're a subscriber, okay, please subscribe to the channel so you know when I come in live, because I usually on nighttime, I best read at nighttime. I'm not a morning person, so you're hardly ever gonna see me in the morning. I'm in the state of New Jersey. Okay, and I do Spanish readings too. So and I do Spanish, okay, but my Spanish is gonna be on Thursdays, okay? So you guys know that Spanish is on Thursdays and English is in how often does a members get a free reading? Every time I go live, you entitled to one question and a free reading. Okay, so anything that's going on with you, and the way I read is first name, last name, and birthday. Okay, so let me see if I see Jesse Hernandez. Where are you, Jesse? Jesse, are you still there? Okay, I'm trying to see if Jesse is here. Okay, and if you're not here, Jesse, I'm going to send you this video private, okay? Because I decided that I'm not gonna speak Spanish on Tuesdays, only Thursdays, okay? So, and I'm gonna do the same thing for Spanish, okay? This what I did today. Anybody that knows Spanish, I will do it today on Thursday. Hi, Hema, how are you? Magical Express, hi. How often do you get a free read? I stopped doing free readings, Magical Express, um, because I did it for about 2-3 years. I only do free reads when you send me a screenshot that you became a member, a subscriber. Okay, that's when I do free win free free readings. Okay. I'm sorry. It's just I'm trying to read his Spanish and English, and I'm like, oh my god. So okay, just Nuria de Manji. So let me read you, Jesse Hernandez. So let me see. Let me get that information. And so I just wanted to give you that info. I felt that I needed to give it to you, and most of you asked me the same questions. So you guys are in the same type of relationship. A lot of you, and I feel that it's time for someone to tell you as to why, and that's the reason why I tell you guys got to break up. Not because I want you to break up, but one of you needs to stop the wheel, like the same thing, doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, I'm gonna read Jesse Hernandez. Let me see where it is. Okay, Jesse. So, and remember, Jesse, I did send you the that information that you asked me about that person. Okay, just let me know that you got it. So, Nuria Dimanja, just send me a screenshot that you're subscribed, and let me give you my email, okay? So and then you can send me that there, and then I'll check it out. That's my email right there. Actually, I'm gonna pin it, and my website. Let's see. Let's see. It's So that's my website. If you guys want to go and find out about my readings, and my email, that's how you can contact me. If if you became a member, just send me a screenshot and send them in the email, and I will give you a free reading. Okay. So usually for my new members, they all get a free reading. Okay. Um. So let's see. Jesse Hernandez. Let me see what your question is. Jesse, I'm going to talk to you in English, okay? Because I decided that on Tuesdays is in English. Last week, you guys came in. Some people came in Spanish, but I'm going to read in English tonight. So I'm giving the chance to people that don't speak Spanish to get into my readings, okay? So let's see, Jesse Hernandez. Let's see what's going on with this guy. Thank you. I got it. Whoever sent me that email, I got it. The highest priest. Okay, let's see. The highest priest. Two of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Jesse. For what I'm seeing right now, okay, I think that Edgar is trying to help you, okay, even though that you see the Two of Pentacles, even though he knows that he is not in the best financial situation right now. See how he's doing here? I think that two of his kids are like he wants to win their heart because now he's you know having the highest priest is the type of energy like he's thinking about this whole situation. I told you before that a lot of you are going to do a transformation. So I feel that probably he's one of them that's trying to do some kind of transformation after this situation, this pandemic going on. But this is worldwide. This is not just in one place. And I feel that he's trying to win two of your children. Okay, I feel that there's one that is not too close to him. You can answer me yes or no if you want. You don't have to. And I feel like, regardless of the situation, he knows that he got to give you. And that money is coming to you. Even if he stays broken, he's still going to have to, get whatever he has to give you, whatever he owes you. Okay. Financially, he like didn't I told you before it was about love and finances, about karmic situations. And in this case, he knows that he have to give you the child support. He likes it or not. Look at this. Believe it or not, you might not even think about it, or you might be denying to yourself because I don't need to be denied. But he still has feelings for you. He still remember the happy moments that you had when you guys were together. Okay, he still he is that is always gonna be in his mind somehow somewhere. You guys were a happy family at some point in your life. Okay, so regardless if you are divorced or not, to him that is still in his heart. Okay, he knew that he messed up on you. He knows it. Look at this. The couple love. Let me tell you something. I know of people that remarry again. Okay, they got divorced and they got married again. And the second time around was a better situation where they remarry again. Okay, legally married. So believe it or not, and I told you this before, he still, if you was to give him the chance, he will want to be in a relationship with you because he wants to give you the couple love. At some point, you guys were happy together. Let me take you one more card. And look at this. He knows in his heart that you like he knows it. Look at you here. Okay, and believe me, you're not a water sign, but he knows that you are the mother. Like he doesn't even regret a minute that he was with you and you're the mother of his children. Okay. So what is it that's going on with him? He loves you, and that love is always gonna be in his heart, okay? Because this is his heart. Look, the only problem is, okay, that he feels like I feel like the word that he feels is threatening. Okay, I don't know if one of his children, okay, has threatening him in any way, shape, or form. Okay. And look, didn't I just say he would like to remarry you again? If you allow him to do that, he will do it again. Okay. And believe me, you guys are soulmates. No matter how you put it, you guys are soulmates. And like I said, and I told you this about him before, even though you guys are divorced, okay, I not gonna pursue it so much. He was in love with you at some point. He's still in love with you, and if he could, he will do it again. Okay, if he could do it again, he will do it again. Marry you. So that's the situation with him. He knows he has a debt to pay. Okay. He knows he's owe you money, but you know what? He's still in love with you. Okay. I don't care how many women he has. He can have 100 women, and you're always gonna be his number one. Okay. So let's see who else is here that put a question in English. And so everybody else, let me say hi to some of you. I needed to do Jessie because she came in real quick to do this super chat, and I guess she had a problem. It says, the Tonya the Pisces come back. Okay, Cake and Rosiane Stories. Hi, how are you? Jesse Hernandez. Andre M. Hi, how are you? Queen B. How do you become a member? Is that $4.99 a one-time thing? No, it's every month you pay $4.99. Okay. And I believe it increased to, I think my highest price is 14 after so long. I don't know how long does it take for them to raise it? It does have to be YouTube. Okay, K Gemini, did I miss mine? K, I don't know what you're talking about. MC, hi, may I get a reading? MC is I'm not doing free readings, okay? And Hema, hi, Hema, Magical Express, hi. How often do you get a free read? When you become a super chat, so Nuria Dima, send me a super chat. And which one is Nuria Dima? When is my turn for love? Okay, Nuria Dimanja, can you please give me your birthday? Okay, so let's see. So the next one was are you looking at a chat, honey? Yeah, I'm doing Magical Express. Yeah, I'm doing chats if you want, super chats. And thank you. You're welcome. Okay, Jesse. Okay, the next person is okay, I'm gonna read Jesus Alejandro Arenas. Okay, so let me just read them, and then you'll next, Nuria, Nuria, Nuria. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I am from New York. I would like to ask a question. Okay, just ask me that question. Okay, and so I'm gonna do Jesus Alejandro, but Jesus, just one thing. I'm trying to do English. Do you speak English, Jesus Alejandro Arenas? Okay. Yeah, I saw you send an already, Manja. So did you can so what is your question? How often you go live? Magical Express, I go live like I told you, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Sundays is bilingual completely. Okay. You can put your question and I will answer you. I don't know if Jesus is here. Um So you say you sent it. You took Doria. You took the question real quick. Hello, Eileen Galan. Hello, hi, Eileen. How are you? Keke Gemi Nabi. And I'm gonna be doing the signs on Thursday. So I'm gonna be doing the signs in Spanish on Thursday, and then on Friday I'm gonna be reading. Okay. Every time I do the signs, I read the following day because I'm gonna do the mid month. Okay. So Nuria Dimanja, what's your question? Let's see if I could read the question. You have to put the question in. see. So what's your question, Nuria? I don't see it. Okay. I don't know what you want to know. Okay, Nuria, are you listening? I don't know what your question is. Lee, Nuria, you retracted the message. I don't know what it is. I mean, yeah, as a member, when you become a member, it's a $4.99 every month. You're gonna get that deducted either through your credit card or whatever. And then I come here live at least 8 times in a month, like at least 2 times during the week. If for some reason I cannot come, I apologize. I send poll, and I let you know I can't be live because personal reasons. I had a couple of times that I was sick, or but I would, as soon as I get better, I will go live, and I always read. Okay, and I especially on Sundays is my reading dates that I stay reading everybody, and I do bilingual. Just show me the question. You're a member, not member, is members, and on Thursdays is usually members only. So on Thursdays I read everybody. Okay, you throw the question in English and Spanish. I'm gonna try to answer every question that you have, except that don't ask me core matters because core matters take a little bit of time. Okay. However, so you get a question every week, and you want to know how your week is gonna be, just tell me a general car. Okay, I changed the road as I changed certain things. So again, did I miss my? Okay, I don't see anybody answering me. Nuria, I don't see you answering my question. And I don't know what you want me to do. What do you want to know? So I go live at least 8 times. They're twice a week. So I don't see you, Nuria Dimanji. Are you live? Are you? Did you leave? Okay, yeah, but what are you waiting for? What's your question? I need to know what is it that you want to know. First of all, the way I read is your first name, last name, and a question. If you see the questions, is like I need to know about love. If you want to know about someone, I need to know about that person first and last name and birthday. If you want to know about yourself, if you want to know about finances, I need to know about work, and you give me your info, and I need to know what is your birthday. You're not giving me your birthday, so I just need one question, okay? Because I don't know where to generate my energy to. Where should I focus into? In your soul journey, I need to know where I got to link myself to. You understand? So just give me your last name and one question. Hi, Rosianes Torres. How are you? May I know how Nicholas feels towards me right now? What can I expect from him? His birthday is June 10th, 1991. Okay, so what is Nicholas' last name? And yours is August 3rd, 19. Nicholas Sime. Okay, yours is Nuria Di Mancha. Okay, I'm gonna use the Romance Angels cards. Okay, and then I'm gonna be, because I have the chakra cards here, I'm gonna use the chakras card and see how his energy is, his chakras are. Okay, thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, so Nurija Dimanja, she wants to know how Nicholas Simi feels for her right now and what can she expect from him. Okay, so Nicholas Simi, and his birthday is June 10th, 1991. June 10th, 1991. Let's see how he feels for you. You have chemistry, okay? Are you able to see the card? Let me see if I put it a little bit further up. Okay, the next card that he gets is that releases X, okay? I don't think this has to do with you, it has to do with him, that he needs to release his ex. And the next card is calling up your soulmate. Okay. Remember, you guys, I just did the karma cards and the soulmate card. Some people, and in this case, he has a lot of chemistry with you, okay? But the problem that he has is that he needs to release some kind of past, some kind of ex. It doesn't have to be the most recent one. It could be someone in his very, past, a long time ago. Like I told you, sometimes men are into that issue where they're put a shield in their heart. Okay, and that's what's going on with him. He needs to like release that person. Most of the time in this angel's card, it's like the angel has a little piece of paper, and in that piece of paper you're supposed to write all the stuff that happened to you in that relationship and burn it. That's how you're gonna release your ex. Okay, that's what some people do. They might release it, they put in a piece of paper, and they burn whatever happened into that situation to let it go. Of course, that is not easy for some people to let it go. Okay. And now, he is calling his, the soulmate. So basically, he's praying, or he was praying at some point in time in his life. And I feel that you came along. But even though he's calling up for his soulmate, he still needs to release that other relationship, okay? So whatever this person is, he needs to do cord cutting and other kind of rituals that he needs to do. However he wants to do it, he can do it in a retreat. He can do it at Reiki, a distance Reiki, whatever he needs to do to break this relationship, because this is affecting your relationship right now. Look at the card that I got, which is his heart chakra. Okay, he's still crying. Okay, he's still hurt for that pain that he went through with that person, and he needs to let it go. Sometimes the man needs to cry. Whatever he needs to do. I don't tell one person to just do one thing. I tell them do whatever it is necessary. You want to contact me and you want me to help you cut in those energies, I help you. I do distance Reiki. You want to get in contact with somebody else, it's up to you. It's not up to me. You choose and you decide. Okay. Another thing is like, look at this card that he got, vanity. So I feel that he probably went into this relationship because some men think that um everything that the shine is gold, and you can tell me if he did. Okay, so exactly. So I think that he walked he walked into that relationship for vanity, feeling like this person probably was better than you, or whatever, or maybe has more money than you, or whatever the situation is, or a better job, or better looking. And then he realized that that person wasn't worth it. Okay. And look at this. Actually, I need you to be careful because he wants you back, and I want you to make sure that if you go back to him, you go back to the for the right reasons, because this is the pregnancy card in this oracle, and you could get pregnant. Okay, if you do become intimate with him, protect yourself. If you're not ready, don't bring a child to this world if you're not ready. That's how I feel. Okay, protect yourself. And if you are already protecting yourself, fine. But this is the card of pregnancy and also the card of new beginnings. He also could want to start something new with you, but he needs to release all this that's going on with him, because other than that, he's coming back to you because he's a needy person and he cannot be alone. If he wants to come back to you, you got to put your foot down and put the rules and say, um, I want to be with you because, you love me, because he really wants to be with you. Just don't take him back just because he wants to, um, have, whatever happened to him, and just because he knows that you're a good person. You have to also know that you really want him back. Okay, because other than that, those type of relationship, eventually, if he's with you for the wrong reasons, that's how everything is going to end up, for the wrong reasons. But he knows you're a good woman, and he could have a good family with you, but he needs to make sure he release that grief, and then he released that ex. Other than that, that's a bad relationship, because they jump into one relationship to other relationship, and then they start blaming you for what the other person did to you, and that's when he goes, that wheel of karma starts going back and forth. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everything that it says here, that's exactly what you need to do. Oh my God. Jumps from one to another. Exactly. See, I just told you this was like a 5 minutes thing. And he needs to release the woman that he was with. And that's it. I'm gonna leave this video for a while, but I'm gonna shorten it eventually, because I just want to leave the teachings of the karma cards, but I'll just leave you there. So thank you for everyone that came in tonight. I'll see you in the next one, and make sure um thank you. This is all because of my guys and my angels, okay? Review this video when you're done, so whenever it's ready, and understand about karmic and soulmate situation that I just finished doing, and I want you to understand what I just finished telling other people. Okay, so I thank you, and I see you in the next one. Please subscribe, become a member, because when you're a member, you get free readings, meaning that a $5 donation will give you a lot in the long run. Okay, because when you're going through situations like this, you can come back and ask me questions, and all members are free. I don't do subscribers free. I only do when it's the first, when they subscribe to my channel for the first time. Love and light, and I see you in the next one. And thank you, Nuria. And I'm gonna be coming live in English on Tuesdays. On Thursdays, I do my Spanish people, but anybody that speak English can jump in. Okay, you have a problem or concern when you're a member, you're welcome to ask me any questions. Have a nice one. Bye bye.